So people in Germany know Liz, and they don't know you yet.
I don't know.
So I will start with her.
I don't know.
They know your
Not
character.
yet.
Okay. So good to see you again, Liz.
You
So good
too.
to get to know you, Shahar. We are about to start season 4. It's incredible. So last time that we spoke, we were like Mary, your character, was just getting back to the group after the whole going back to the old life.
Yeah.
What would you say, like now, how is Mary developing in season 4? How's the mindset changed after this
Yeah.
whole thing?
A lot has changed, I think, for her. Season 3, we see sort of a shift in confidence. She talks to Tamara, and she's like, Jesus forgave you. You need to forgive yourself as well. And so season 4, we see her really sort of more confident in the group. And I think because of her difficult past, she's able to have a really unique perspective on the things that are occurring during season 4, which are, I think, sometimes shocking to a lot of the group. But because she's familiar with some of, life's pain, she's a little bit more patient with it all.
Shah, last time Liz told us that she can relate like a little bit with Mary in different ways. Would you say you can relate in a way with Simon?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it becomes one, right? It's the work always becomes you, and you become the work. So it's all marinated into one. Also, Simon goes through a very big change in every season, so there's lots of colors, lots of shade there to complete this one kind of complex human. So yeah, of course, in every season, it was, there was a lot of things that were there for me and me inside the character. And yeah, of course, in season 4, it takes a little different route and becomes more empathetic, more caring of other people, more, seeing others and not just himself. And so that may be something I aspire to, a little less putting the attention inside, a little taking care of others first, huh?
Yeah, I think many people can relate with your characters as disciples and all this.
Yeah.
What would you say, what in general can people learn from, maybe from this season, from the next season? You said learning a little bit about Simon's character, but what can the people take away from this series or from this season?
I think, you know what I feel about this? Anybody takes whatever they take from it.
What they need, yeah.
You put out the painting, and then whatever it is, whatever it means to different people, you find people, reaching out or this from all sorts of different surprising angles, and it actually makes me think like, wow, it's interesting. That wasn't mine necessarily then. But so I think, yeah, in this, it's kind of, it's kind of amazing how each person will take something different from each performance, from the show, and it's, I like to leave it like a little bit like, yeah, you do this for you. It's for you, not for me.
I feel like while we were filming, though, too, there were certain themes that kept coming through, and I just kept remembering this feeling of like, if people are going through a difficult time in their life, I think this season is going to really resonate with them. I think it's one of those, there's so many storylines about grief, and I think it may be possibly a source of solace for people that are wondering, like, why is this happening and how could this happen? And so, I think that was a theme that kept popping up.
Yeah, like in the trailer, the people saw that it's like a little bit about darkness and grief.
Yeah.
Is there, like, last season you had Mary had this amazing scene with Andrew where Andrew apologized. Is there another highlight for you as Mary, without spoilers?
Oh, yeah. There's it's such a wonderful, I don't want to give anything away.
Don't do it.
There's a really sweet meeting between Mary and an old friend. And they have sort of this exchange of gifts and thoughts, and it's a really special interaction, but I can't tell you much more than that.
Yeah, that's okay. So great. Maybe last question. What do you think? Because we wrapped season 4. Now you're going to film season 5. So there's only a few seasons left. Do you think that even though season 7, when you finish season 7, will people still watch the show? What do you think? What is the future perspective?
I feel like, these stories have been around for over 2,000 years.
Years,
Clearly, like, there are elements in it that resonate for for anyone, and I think it will probably continue to resonate. These are really universal themes and relatable characters. So as long as we don't become robots, I think the human soul thirsts for these sort of stories.
Sounds good. Thank you guys so much.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. We're going to have to, because I don't have a shot. Okay, that's fine. I'll just do that.
So tele pump first.
Yeah, we'll do the paper.
Yeah, it's not long.
Yeah. Okay. So these little four hands.
You can't see the hood, can you, on the camera?
Right.
I'm going to do the opposite.
No.